Nora Callahan stood trembling at a small railroad depot outside Pittsburgh on October 3, 1919, her hand over her 5-month pregnant stomach. Her husband had promised to meet her on the evening train and take her to a rest home. She knew what that really meant. The baby would be taken, and she would be trapped there indefinitely. The telegraph key in front of her sat silent. Her father, a railroad operator who had died the year before, had taught her an emergency pattern, continuous SOS, 3 short taps, 3 long, 3 short, sent without station ID so anyone listening would know it was a call for help. Nora scribbled a note to the station clerk, Mr. Howard Briggs. "My husband coming on 5:20 train, taking me away. Please send SOS like Papa taught me. I am pregnant and scared." The clerk read it, looked at the frightened girl, and nodded. At 5:05 p.m., 15 minutes before the train's arrival, Briggs closed the office door and began tapping the key. The sharp clicks of the telegraph traveled along the rail line, 3 short, 3 long, 3 short, repeated. Operators at nearby depots heard it and immediately knew something was wrong. Within minutes, yard workers, freight handlers, and track crews along the line were alerted. Word spread faster than any train could carry it. By the time the 5:20 train pulled into the station, more than 60 railroad workers had gathered, asking why an emergency call had been sent. When Nora's husband stepped onto the platform, he found the depot surrounded. Briggs stood beside Nora and said, "This girl is 14. She says he's taking her away against her will." The telegraph called for help. The crowd tightened, refusing to let him approach. A constable was fetched, and after questioning both sides, Nora was escorted to a local women's aid society for protection. The next morning, the Pittsburgh paper ran the headline, "Railroad Telegraph Sends SOS to Protect Pregnant Child." From that day on, railroad operators quietly agreed an unidentified SOS would always be treated as a call for immediate help. Nora Callahan lived until 1996. She recalled, "My father taught me the SOS taps when I was little. I never thought I'd use them. When the telegraph started clicking, I knew people were hearing me. A wire carried my voice farther than I could shout." She raised her daughter with help from local families, and for years, railroad workers referred to an emergency tap without identification as the girl's call. Sometimes, she said, the smallest sound, a few taps on a key, can bring a whole community running. Sometimes, the smallest actions leave the biggest impact. What seemed like a simple gesture ended up saving lives and inspiring a lasting change.